up, gang? I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm coming back at y'all with another prophetic word. And today's prophetic word, what God is saying is the spiritual hackers are coming into your life and currently are in your life. And the way I got this revelation was through a dream, and the dream consisted of basically this relative used to get hacked on Instagram a lot because of the fact that he owned a very big page, and he would constantly get hacked, and he will always have to be cautious and be on the lookout because of the fact that people were always trying to hack his page and all of that. It's not specifically about this relative, but more so to say that God used this to give me insight on what is going on in the spirit. In the dream, somehow the person who hacked his stuff hacked my stuff as well. It was kind of like a white man with glasses. The hacker was trying to hack into my personal information on my phone and on my computer and all of that, and I was figuring out ways to get him to not be hacking me. And in a sense, basically what this dream signifies is that a lot of people are coming into your life or are currently in your life, specifically narcissists, counterfeits, and psychopaths. These are people sent by the enemy, by Satan. These are people who want to know things about you. God is saying to be careful for a lot of these people out here, because a lot of people are wearing masks. They're trying to accomplish their father's mission, which is to kill, steal, and destroy from you. And that's basically what I got from the dream, is that these hackers already cracked the code and are starting to figure things out about you, and are starting to see things in a different light of who you are, and just trying to figure you out in that sense. And really what God is saying is to be careful, because Satan is really working hard in his kingdom. He's sending people to destroy the children of God, to destroy the chosen ones, because of the fact that Satan is seeing that we are having so much power. Like, if you could see, celebrities are not that interesting anymore, and I feel like there's a shift in the spirit as to where a lot of people are being saved and a lot of people are going the right route in the case of doing right and doing God's will, being in God's will. And Satan is somewhat scared, he's scared of what the kingdom of God is doing in this day and age. We're not coming to play, we're coming to do the work of God. And this is something that the enemy fears, because he knows what's to come for him and his minions. So it's more to say that be careful, watch your back, because the counterfeits, the narcissists are here to attack you, and you're somewhat already healed in, because in the past you have dealt with a lot of people who have done you wrong, just played you out in that type of sense. You've come a long way, and you've done a lot for yourself in the sense of not letting people walk over you. These people are coming in to do a work as well. Just like we do a work for God, people do a work for their father as well, Satan. So it's more to say that these people are doing their father's job just to bring you down, to somewhat in a way bring you down to not follow God, to make you feel like God doesn't exist, to make you feel like God is the enemy, to make you feel like God is the one who's plaguing you with all of these evils and all of these negativities and all of that. Like, that's really what it is, that Satan doesn't want you to have a relationship with God. He had a big page and they try to hack it, really means that you have a big calling, and they're trying to hack into your spirit to delay your calling, to delay whatever it is that God has planned for you. So that's basically what that symbolizes. And the fact that you're called to do bigger things is scary in a sense. So not only to Satan, but to his agents, when they come across you, they're very intimidated, because they have never seen such a strong, bright spirit as you. So when they come in contact with that, it's like they automatically get jealous, they get hateful, they get envious, and it leads to them wanting to kill, steal, and destroy you. And it just leads to them wanting to bring you down because of their insecurities. And the devil could play with them because of the fact that they're just vulnerable in that sense. They're insecure, they're already open. There's a spiritual door that's open, so the devil can attack them in that sense, which they don't really know it, but they're agents of Satan, knowingly or unknowingly. So, they come to kill, steal, and destroy you because they don't want to see somebody doing better than them. Even if they just met them or whatever the case may be, they don't want you to do better than them. If you're doing good but not better than them, they rather see that. But if you're doing better than them, it's on. At the end of the day, evil cannot win against good. So even though it might seem like it, because a lot of people who are successful in this world, the keyword is world, are very evil, are very conniving. So it could seem in that sense, but God brings them down from their pride, from their delusion, like I said in my previous video. So there's really nothing to worry about when it comes to people like this. But yes, you do have to be aware that people come to kill, steal, and destroy, and that Satan can use them in their vulnerability. So the fact that you're just doing so much for the kingdom and you want to do more for yourself and for the people of God, it's like he needs to bring those people in to back you up, to not let you come to the top. Because if it's not with him, then he's gonna be like, oh no, we not trying to have this. But God says otherwise, because at the end of the day, he's the one who has full control of it all. So if he allows something, then that's just on him. But if we allow something, that's on our free will. That's on us. So that's basically why I'm trying to warn you guys right now to stay away and, be cautious of things and be very observant, because of the fact that people are coming in to, kill your spirit, kill your soul, kill your dreams, kill your joy, kill your peace, kill all of that, because this world is very depressed and sad. And when they see somebody that shines so bright, who has joy, who has peace, who has the things of God, it's like weird to them in a sense, but it is what it is. Like I said, God has the last saying, he has the last laugh. So if they want to come at us, bring it on. What I mean by them cracking the code is that basically they're learning your fears, they're learning your triggers, they're learning everything in order to kill, steal, and destroy from you, because that is their main goal at the end of the day. And it might not seem like that at first or whatever the case may be, but time will tell who these people are. But this is really a warning to cut this person off right now, here and now, because if you let it go further, you're gonna be heartbroken, you're gonna be disappointed, and you're gonna somewhat start blaming God. Like I said, that's what the devil wants. He wants you to blame God for all of the things that you let happen. Sometimes you can grow desperate in that phase where you feel like you're alone all the time. And this is what I'm hearing right now in the spirit, is that you're basically letting this person in because you feel like something empty inside, like you feel like there's something missing, you feel like you're kind of lonely in that sense, you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to or anyone to express your feelings or validate you in that sense, and you just feel like you're alone, like nobody's hearing you out. Even though there's people around you, nobody might be hearing you out. And this spiritual hacker who has come into your life, which is obviously a narcissist, counterfeit, has been listening to you, has been giving you that validation, has been giving you everything that you've been wanting inside. And this is another trick that the enemy uses in order to see what's going on in our lives and get information out, because the thing about it is that he can't read our minds. So when we're communicating things and we're saying this and saying that, his minions can hear it, and then they go tell him what's going on. So there's a war in the spirit right now that we're always fighting. It's nothing new. It's always our flesh against our spirit. We always have to choose our spirit, because at the end of the day, our flesh is gonna lead us astray. Our flesh only wants what our flesh wants. Like our flesh is just our flesh. And we're not gonna die with our flesh. That's why we have to always be within our spirit. We have to renew our spirit and spend that time with God, because this is just a piece of me, honestly. The way that the spiritual hacker comes in is by, it could be through temptations, like within your friend group. If they want to like drink or something, then they're gonna like kind of pressure you, peer pressure you, and you might give in. Internet, books, TV, all of that can interfere with our spiritual growth and all of that. And basically, what a spiritual hacker is it could be anything that interferes with our relationship with God, but more so, I'm hearing that it's a person that has just came into your life or is in your life that is somewhat leading you astray, whereas to you're not reading your Bible, you're not spending time with God, you're not doing the things of God, but more so doing what they want. Like you're kind of idolizing them in that sense, that they're God instead of God. Something that I'm hearing right now is that another way that the spiritual hacker comes in is by seeing whatever you post. And what I'm hearing right now is that a lot of you guys are posting a lot of things that you are feeling because you feel like nobody's listening to you. You feel like nobody's hearing you and not validating your feelings in that sense. And you're posting all of your feelings, you're posting this and that, what you're going through. And this is another way that the spiritual hacker hacks into your spirit and hacks into your triggers and your emotions and all of that into your mental. And basically what God is saying, stop posting your feelings, go to him, pray to him, spend time with him, because he will help you. These people will come in and destroy you, kill, steal, and destroy you, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. They will kill, steal, and destroy you. And that's why God is the best resource when it comes to us feeling some type of way inside, because nobody really cares, honestly. Like when people post about their feelings, it's kind of like cringy in a sense. Like I used to do that myself, so I know what it is. Like nobody's really gonna care about your feelings until something happens to you. And that's why I'm saying go to God, because God is gonna make sure nothing happens to you. He's gonna make sure that you're good. He's gonna make sure that he takes your burdens away and adds peace and tranquility and all of that. And these people will just come into your life to destroy you even more, and just destroy you in a way that is going to kill your soul, in a way that's going to kill your social abilities, your bubbliness, all of that. And like I said, you have come a long way, so don't let these people just in. You have to really get to know somebody. And this is why I said in my previous video, you can't just let anyone in your circle, because or anyone around you, because you never really know somebody's intentions. And if you just know this person for like a week or two and you're already having feelings or whatever the case may be, it's really a red flag to run. It's not to say that everyone is bad, but everyone has their personal goals, and people have a certain goal to go about, whether it's good or bad. And what we have to see is that not everyone has the heart that we have, and a lot of chosen ones, we're very empathetic and we're very sympathetic to the point where we see red flags and we take them as green flags to help these people, to try to change these people. And really what it is red flags that you have to run, not make them into green flags and just stay there. No, like we have to really have consideration in that sense, as to where we're not being led astray by these people. And being hacked in the spirit could mean the thoughts and opinions don't come from us. They come from resources and people that make us see things in their way, and that's actually very scary, that when we're in a vulnerable state, that somebody could just come in and just change our minds that quick. It's just very telling of what we should look out for in that sense. We then become stagnant and still within our spiritual growth and our growth in totality. And this is something that God doesn't want for you. And this is why he's warning you to be on the lookout for this spiritual hacker, because these spiritual hackers, they come to hack your spiritual system. They come to make it something that is not, something perverted, something that the devil wants. This is why God says stay sober minded, because it doesn't really technically mean stay sober minded, but more so when you're like in your feelings, like when you're emotional, stay sober minded, because those emotions can override the truth. And I've experienced that, and it's just the worst feeling. That disappointment, that heartbreak is the worst feeling. And this is why God is letting me warn you guys. And I really sat upon this dream for about, I say, 3 days, because I really wanted to grasp like what he was saying. So even though you might be feeling lonely or whatever the case may be, God is gonna bring you those people into your life. You just have to have patience. You just have to know that God's timing is never wrong, and that we might be feeling like this or that, but at the end of the day, are we gonna trust God? Is what I'm hearing right now. Are we gonna trust Him, or are we just gonna rely on ourselves and not get anywhere? Because when we rely on ourselves and our emotions, we really don't get anywhere. So we have to really pray to have that faith in God and have that trust in God, because sometimes it could be hard. I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm perfect with that, trusting in God, but it's more to say that you're learning patience and you're learning a lot of things through whatever you're going through. Another thing, cut these people off, cut these spiritual hackers off, because if you keep it going, it's not gonna end well. And this is really a warning, more so for the chosen ones of God, because the devil is really working hard. He's not taking no hours off, and we shouldn't either. So yeah. But the verse that he gave me today is Joel 2:25-26. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten, the hopper, the destroyer, and the cutter, my great army which I sent among you. You shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God, who has dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never again be put to shame. That really sums up all that I'm trying to say in this video, guys. Like, God can restore anything. If you feel like you're too deep in something, God can restore that. If you feel like you're this or you're that, God can restore it. He can restore you. And that's the key word here, restore. I will restore to you the years. He will restore you. So at the end of the day, it's you and your free will, based off what you're going to do and the choices that you're going to make. Whether you want to choose this person or choose God. What He has planned for you, He has planned a lot of good things for you. Not only in heaven, but on this earth. He doesn't want us to be miserable all the time. He doesn't want us to be desperate all the time. He doesn't want us to be anxious all the time. He doesn't want us to be all these negative things all the time, which is going to happen in life, but more so to say that when we have God, it's not going to be that way every day, all the time. Like, we're going to have happy days. We're going to have good days. The storm doesn't last for long. And that's the basis of what I'm trying to get out here. So yeah, guys, that's really all I have. I know this video wasn't too long. It might be long for some. It might be short for others. But yeah, guys, always spend that time with God to be renewed, to be restored. And always read your Bible. Always spend that alone time with God, because we all need it. It's something that we need a lot nowadays, especially. But always go to Him, because we're just prophets giving a word or whatever the case may be. Like, comment, and subscribe, because why not? And like I always say, always be real, always stay real, and always be the realest. Because once you are the realest, you cannot go back to the lies. So I'm going to catch y'all until next time.